but I get some heat for giving you guys so much love. But hey, it's okay, you know, it's okay because you guys are a lot of fun to be around. And I saw some older people that snuck in with me here. I guess I thought they were carding at the door. Over 30, get out of the way for the young people, you know. It's like you guys are our retirement plan. In fact, you know, you can call me your 401BK is what it is. So when I get heat about young people, and I get, you know, I know, you know, at a professional courtesy, I know other guys that own companies in this space, and they're like, why are you giving, you know, why are you, one guy says to me, hey, how much are you, sends me a text, how much do you spend a year to support this YPR movement? Like 30 grand, like 50 grand? And I text him back, I go, dude, my YPR radio podcast is 200 grand a year, just that. But why do I do that? Because I have lived through what young people can do when they get passionate about a topic. I don't want you guys to do it the way I did it or the way I do it. The message that resonates about this whole YPR Verve gig going on right now is that it fits into kids' lives. They don't have to fit into the way we do things. We fit in to the way they live their life. And they get paid for doing something that they are doing anyways. I mean, the most socially connected market segment in the history of the planet, you guys flipping invented Facebook. And people underestimate you. And people criticize me because they're like, oh, why are you giving those guys so much attention? What's all YPR, YPR, YPR? And I'm like, dude, I just spent $1.5 million to do this little thing called a Chris Powell shake. You know? And oh, by the way, Chris Powell, this week, Good Morning America on 3 times. That's the #1 morning show in this country. Dr. Oz, yesterday, the #1 daytime show in this country, and 2020 tonight. I can't make it any easier, people. I don't know what you need, but this is the cool thing, and I know we're all about Verve, and I want you guys to understand something, as excited as you are and how you're feeling all this energy and lecture. I have never seen anything like what you are creating here, and, you know, maybe 5 years ago, this wouldn't have happened. But this perfect storm of circumstances of, you know, student loan crisis and 52% of college graduates. I mean, these kids that go to school, they do everything that society asks them to do, and they graduate, and 52% can't get a job. And the other ones that are getting a job are, you know, corporate America saying, you know what, they'll come to work for $10 an hour, and if they won't, the next guy will. Here's some good news, okay? If you guys listened to my call, because obviously some of you did because you laughed about the Bryce joke. We did this YPR thing is just really 16 months, you know, going on, and we did $117 million last year in sales. And I don't care how you're counting, in this crappy economy, that's a lot of money. And we paid out about $55 million to people just like you. And do you realize if you divide 55 by 52 weeks, it's over $1 million a week that people like you are getting. If I'm giving out $1 million a week, why don't you just get some of this? I mean, come on. And here's what's really cool is you get to decide. I don't say, let me see your college degree. I don't say, hey, how far did you get through school? Or what were your grades like? I don't ask you to come to work on time or punch a clock or stay awake through a conference call. I don't ask any of that stuff. Sorry, dude, that's the last one. I will let you go after that one. I remember I was on a conference call with Brad Alcazan once, and he actually fell asleep. But that wasn't the bad part. He actually started snoring on the call. I can't make it up. It is the total truth. You remember that, Tom? I'm like, and Tom's like, somebody text him. But did I fire him for doing that? No, we laugh about it. If you did that at your job, you might get fired. But that's the cool thing about this whole Verve movement, and that's why all you need to do is get great at the basics of telling this story. Because we got a story that people want to hear. We've got the answer to literally millions of college kids in just America. And then you take this and you scale it over to Canada, and then you scale it over to Mexico, and then you scale it over to Europe, and then we're bringing Verve to Taiwan and Asia. And I'm telling you guys, this movement that you started is a worldwide movement. $1 million a week we're paying out to people like you. In your mind, you need to fast forward 12 months, 24 months. What's going to happen in your life? Don't worry about what's going to happen in Vemma and Verve, because you know we're like a locomotive, and once it gets going, it's impossible to stop. I'm not saying this to be, and I say some things to be funny. I'm not saying this to be funny. You literally have the opportunity to set yourself up financially for the rest of your life, and then live your life like you want to live your life. We're going to do, my goal is $200 million this year, and everybody's like, you're like such a small thinker. But you know what? I'm a very calculated thinker. But $200 million means we're paying out about $100 million to you guys, and that's serious. I mean, young people, to have an opportunity to tap into that, this is going to be huge. And I just want you to know that you have my commitment as the CEO for two things. Number one, I'm going to continue to support, no matter what kind of criticism I get, because I can take the heat, man. This is what I have learned in my career, is if people are not criticizing me for what I'm doing, I am not doing the right thing. And the second thing is that I'm never going to sell out. I'm never going to go public. I'm not going to do any of that Wall Street crap. So, guys, if you want to build this, you want to be stuck with me for the rest of your careers, you want to build this, you got a guy right here you can count on. I got your back. We're going to come up with really, really creative stuff. This is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to sell product, because when you sell product, you make money. When you sell product, I make money. And the stuff to get the product sold, that's all. This technology, these apps, this texting, this should be free. You guys hang on to that. You take it. I'll spend the money to develop it, and I'll stay in the shower to think of it. And then you guys just promise me that you're going to use it. All right? So anyways, hey guys, you are awesome, awesome, awesome. I gotta tell you, when my kids grow up, I want them to be like you.